Welcome back. Let's move to the next module in our Agile methodology series, a deep dive into Agile frameworks. The first lesson we will be having under this module is Scrum, its roles, artifacts, and ceremonies. Let's start. What is Scrum? Scrum is a framework that helps teams work together to develop, deliver, and sustain complex products. It is structured around a set of roles, artifacts, and ceremonies that enable the team to manage work efficiently, adapt to change quickly, and deliver high-quality products that meet customer needs. This lesson explores each component of the Scrum framework in detail. Do we get that? Let us take a look at Scrum role's product owner. The product owner is responsible for maximizing the value of the product resulting from the work of the Scrum team. They manage the product backlog and ensure that the team knows the priorities. Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is responsible for promoting and supporting Scrum as defined in the Scrum Guide. They help everyone understand Scrum theory, practices, rules, and values. The Scrum Master also facilitates Scrum events as requested or needed. Development Team. The development team consists of professionals who do the work of delivering a potentially releasable increment of done product at the end of each sprint. Development teams are cross-functional, with all the skills necessary to create a product. Increment. These are the roles, and of course, we need to know the Scrum artifacts. Let's see product backlog. The product backlog is an ordered list of everything that is known to be needed in the product. It is the single source of requirements for any changes to be made to the product. The product owner is responsible for the product backlog, including its content, availability, and ordering. Sprint backlog. The sprint backlog is the set of product backlog items selected for the sprint, plus a plan for delivering the product increment and realizing the sprint goal. The development team makes it during the sprint planning. Increment. The increment is the sum of all the product backlog items completed during a sprint and all previous sprints. At the end of a sprint, the new increment must be done, which means it must be in usable condition and meet the Scrum team's definition of done. Let us move to the last part of Scrum, which is the Scrum Ceremony Sprint Planning, a meeting at the start of each sprint where the team decides what to work on for the next sprint from the product backlog. Daily Scrum, a 15-minute time-boxed meeting for the development team to synchronize activities and create a plan for the next 24 hours. Sprint Review, held at the end of the sprint, to inspect the increment and adapt the product backlog if needed. This is a time for the Scrum team and stakeholders to collaborate on what was done in the sprint. Sprint Retrospective, a meeting for the Scrum team to inspect itself and create a plan for improvements to be enacted during the next sprint. We good on that? Scrum's structure of roles, artifacts, and ceremonies creates a robust framework for teams to work collaboratively, manage work efficiently, and continuously improve processes. By understanding and implementing Scrum's components, teams can navigate complex projects with agility and precision, ensuring that they deliver value to their customers with each sprint. Okay, let us move to the next lesson. Kanban, understanding the Kanban board, WIP limits, and flow. First off, we need to know what Kanban is. Kanban is a powerful Agile framework that enables teams to improve their workflow and productivity. Originating from Japanese manufacturing, Kanban has been adapted into the realm of software development and project management as a method to visualize work, limit work in progress, and maximize efficiency. This lesson will dive deep into the mechanics of Kanban, providing a step-by-step guide to leveraging its components for project success. Having known what Kanban is, we need to as well understand the Kanban board. The Kanban board is the visual representation of the workflow. It allows teams to see the status of each piece of work at any time. The board is typically divided into columns, each representing a stage in the workflow process, such as to do, in progress, and done. Customization for your workflow. While the basic structure of the Kanban board is simple, it's crucial to customize it to fit the specific processes of your team or project. This might include adding columns for stages like review or testing, depending on your workflow needs. Interactive elements. In addition to tasks and stages, boards can include other interactive elements like flags for blocking issues, color-coded tags for different types of work, or avatars to show task assignments. These elements help in providing a more detailed view of the workflow and facilitate easier management and communication. Let us move to the Work in Progress, WIP. limits. Purpose of WIP, limits. WIP. Limits are critical in Kanban as they prevent overloading the team and ensure that focus is maintained on completing tasks. By limiting how many tasks can be in a particular stage at once, teams can avoid bottlenecks and improve overall flow. Setting WIP limits. To set WIP limits, analyze your team's capacity and the average time tasks spend in each stage. Start with a conservative limit, then adjust as you gather more data on your team's performance and the nature of your work. Managing WIP limits. Regular reviews of your WIP limits are essential. If work consistently piles up at a certain stage, it may indicate a need to adjust your WIP limit or address inefficiencies in your workflow. Lastly, understanding flow in Kanban. Flow refers to the movement of work items through the Kanban process. An optimized flow ensures that tasks are completed efficiently and without unnecessary delays. Measuring and analyzing flow. Key metrics for analyzing flow include cycle time, that is, the time a task spends in the workflow, and throughput, the number of tasks completed in a given period. Tools like the cumulative flow diagram, CFD, can provide insights into the health and efficiency of your workflow. Strategies for improvement. Strategies to improve flow might include regular review and adjustment of WIP limits, restructuring the workflow to eliminate bottlenecks, and ensuring that the team has the skills and resources needed to complete work efficiently. Lean principles such as removing waste and focusing on value-adding activities can also enhance flow. Implementing Kanban with a well-structured Kanban board, effective WIP limits, and an optimized flow can transform the way teams work. It not only improves visibility and communication, but also ensures that work is completed efficiently and effectively. By embracing these Kanban principles, teams can achieve a higher level of productivity and deliver greater value in their projects. We have just discussed Scrum, roles, artifacts, and ceremonies, and Kanban, the Kanban board, WIP limits, and flow. In our next class, we will go into extreme programming, XP, and lean. Thanks for joining. Please, if you have any question, do not forget to channel them to the comment section. See you in the next class.